Have you ever started to pull away the moment someone started treating you well? You're not broken. That's a trauma response. A lot of people with trauma, especially CPTSD, don't realize that they've learned to associate love with danger. So when someone gets close, their nervous system goes into threat mode. Not because the person is bad, but because closeness feels unsafe. So they push the other person away. They ghost them. Or they'll pick a fight with them. Or they'll suddenly lose interest with that person. This is called self-sabotage. And it's a protection strategy, not a personality flaw. Some common ways that a good person will self-sabotage good relationships is they become too emotionally distant for no reason. They start overanalyzing everything the other person says or does. They find themselves attracted to someone else or usually someone unavailable. They suddenly feel like they're bored or unsure in the relationship. Or you might test the other person by being cold, critical, starting a fight, just to see if the person will leave. And these behaviors aren't random. They are attempts to regain control when love starts to feel vulnerable. Vulnerability is a trigger. It triggers fear. And when you start acting out of fear in your relationship, you start sabotaging what could be potentially good relationships. If you grew up in an environment where love was unpredictable, conditional, or abusive, then your body learned closeness equals danger. So now, even when someone is kind or consistent, your brain scans for signs that it might be fake or just temporary. And then your fear kicks in. Well, if I relax, they might hurt me. If I'm vulnerable, they might leave me. I might feel pain. Self-sabotage kicks in as a protection mechanism so that you can reject them before they reject you. Does that sound familiar? Well, how do you interrupt this pattern? You don't stop self-sabotage just by trying harder. You gotta stop it by slowing down, naming it. You gotta recognize it. So try this. The next time you feel the urge to pull away, pause, stop, be still, thoughtful, observant, patient. Ask yourself, is this fear or is this actually love? Am I going to make a decision or take an action now out of fear? Or is my next action going to be according to love or purpose? Here's a hint. You should always act in love and purpose, and you should never act motivated by fear. When you allow fear to be your motivator, it will cause destruction. When you allow love to be your motivator, purpose to be your motivator, which means your goals, then you're able to stick to the plan and follow the plan instead of following the feelings. So check your body. If your chest is tight, your heart is racing, you're feeling frozen, remember, that's your trauma, not your truth. Okay, what should you do? Take a pen and paper, write down your fear on a piece of paper. It's not going to make the fear greater. Don't be afraid. Take a pen, write down exactly what it is you fear. Then, go back and ask yourself, why does this scare me so much? See if you can identify any cognitive distortions. Finally, speak to your fear. This means you're going to pretend like that fear is an actual child talking to you. Voice what's on the page to yourself. And then speak back to it as if you are the parent or you are a friend giving wise counsel. And then write down your advice, write down your encouragement. And you will find that the fear will subside in the very moment that you write down the encouragement of the wise self, because your mother mind, your father mind is your wise mind. And when you follow the wise mind, you are no longer self-sabotaging, but you are living as the higher self. So the next time you start to feel this fear, understand that noticing the pattern means you are healing. But don't run away afraid and scared like a little squirrel. Be the wise higher self by following the advice of your higher mind. If you'd like to learn more about how to overcome trauma responses, enroll in my healing school on my website, or go to my YouTube And there's tons of free videos there that you'll find very helpful.